Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and look at that, fairly red day in the markets on Friday. However, we had a green day because we made so much money on put options. Okay, now in this video, what we're going to be talking about is an earnings update. So Neo is going to be reporting earnings. GameStop's going to be reporting earnings. DocuSign's going to be reporting earnings. Those are all stocks that we're going to be talking about in this video. All right, so let's start this video off with Neo. But before we dive in, make sure you like this video and subscribe with post notifications on so you don't miss out on any future videos. Also, we have some options in the close friends list that we just took out this week. So if you want to see exactly what stocks I'm buying, what options I'm buying, what contracts, expiration dates, strike prices, and everything in between, make sure you message me on Instagram for more information about my close friends list. The wait list is still going on right now. Okay, so diving into Neo, we have $17 per share, down 5%, around 6% actually on Friday, and it's cooling off. In the last month, we see it down 13%. It's been making lower lows and lower highs as well, which is not a good sign. Okay, it's been following this lower low and lower high pattern since June 21st, okay, implying that it could make a lower movement. Now, remember, Neo's reporting earnings on Wednesday, so there's still a possibility that they can jump back up closer to the resistance up here, on Monday and Tuesday. So that means Tuesday before the close is the latest that you would want to buy an option on Neo. So let's dive in a little bit more about it because technical analysis doesn't really hold up when it comes to earnings. Let's dive into it and see what's going on with the Neo stock for earnings. So here's an interesting article on Neo. Here we see other China-based EV maker stocks fall after August delivery reports. Okay, shares of Neo fell 2% Thursday, even after the China-based electric vehicle maker reported August deliveries that jumped 81% from a year ago. Okay, so that's going to be bullish going into earnings. The deliveries included SUVs, sedans that now delivered and totaled 238,626 electric vehicles as of August 31st. Meanwhile, rival Li Auto stock slumped 1.7% after the company reported August deliveries of 4,500 vehicles, which was way less than half, down 51% from 9,000 deliveries reported a year ago. Okay, so Lee slumped because they're down 51%. We see Neo deliveries up 81%. So obviously you can't compare Neo to Lee earnings if Lee's down 51% deliveries year over year and Neo's up 81% year over year. However, if we look at what happened to XPEV, we see that they fell 2.2%, although the company reported a 33% rise in August deliveries to 9,500 electric vehicles. We also see that Neo stock has been going in reverse lately. The shares are down by approximately 70% from their all-time highs. However, Neo's primary problem may be that it is a Chinese company with delisting concerns. Okay, so remember, there's headwinds over China coming out this week also. Neo is remarkably cheap when evaluated against its American competitors, has massive potential, and the delisting concerns could expire soon, which could be bullish for long-term investors. Neo won't be a $20 stock for long, and shares are likely heading considerably higher. Okay, so if we scroll down, we can continue to read this article and see that, despite being one of the most exciting and promising 100% electric vehicle manufacturers worldwide, Neo stock is down 70%, blah, blah, blah. Neo stock has been battered for several reasons. The most basic explanation is that Neo is a Chinese company and Chinese stocks are out of the favor. However, with an auditing deal approaching, Neo stock should take off again. Neo's 2-year chart, as you can see, it's just been basically nothing but down if you take out September, October, and November of the first year listed here on that 2-year chart. Moreover, Neo put up a record quarter in July. Okay, so that's good news about their quarter earning report. If they put up a record number in July, they're up 81% on their August, illustrating great demand for the company's vehicles. Neo should report Q2 numbers on September 7th. Analyst estimates are for $1.4 billion in revenues and a GAAP loss of 20 cents. Okay, but the company can report better in my view. Furthermore, due to the favorable market dynamics, Neo should continue surpassing consensus analysts' expectations as the company advances in the coming quarters. Diminishing uncertainty, improving growth, and expanding profitability should drive NEO shares considerably higher in future years. So let's address the possibility of a delisting issue. The delisting concerns applies to NEO about as much as it does to any prominent Chinese stock. Baidu, Alibaba, PDD, JD, and many other quality Chinese companies trade at a low valuation because of the delisting risk. However, Chinese companies trade at a significant discount to their American counterparts and offer remarkable growth opportunities. Perhaps more importantly, the delisting fears were probably overblown. Okay, Washington and Beijing are close to an agreement allowing U.S. regulators access to audits of Chinese companies listed in American exchanges. Moreover, worsening economic relations is not the U.S. interest, as the two countries have an extensive financial and trading relationship. Therefore, we should continue seeing progress concerning the auditing deal, and NEO shares should go much higher when the agreement is achieved. So mark your calendars, because that is something to look out for. The stock can double on the news of the audit agreement being reached. Same with BABA. So obviously there's huge potential in Chinese stocks. I'll do a full video about that in the future, so make sure you subscribe with post notifications on so you don't miss out on those future uploads on that China electric vehicle. I'll actually do a whole China video, not just electric vehicles, because I want to talk about like BABA, Baidu, and some of those other huge China stocks that have huge potential on the New York Stock Exchange. Now, NEO's remarkable potential, we won't go into that. But if you want to read this on your own time, this article was on Seeking Alpha. Buy it before likely everyone else does. Okay, it's below $20 per share. Also, this auditing deal approaching could be an interesting one. This one's on the Financial Times, this article. U.S. and China close to deal resolving impasse over audit inspection. So just type that in and then put Financial Times, and you should see the article pop up. But we can also, I'll save this article so we can actually read this full article in the video when I do a full China New York Stock Exchange update. And that'll include like NEO, BABA, Baidu, and some other huge China stocks. Comment below what other Chinese stocks you guys want to see in that video. So overall, for long-term investors, I think that's probably the best thing to do, is buy NEO for long-term, especially if we see it under $15 per share again, and hold for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Okay, but if you want to see exactly what option I'm taking on NEO before earnings, whether that's a call option or a put option, what expiration dates, what strike prices, and everything in between, that's my close friends list, where we now have over 1,900 signups and over 900 current active subscribers on that program. So if you want to see exactly what moves I'm making, reach out to me on Instagram. I'll send you over the close friends list, the wait list for the close friends list, and my website, so you can check everything out for yourself. Okay, so the next stock that's going to be reporting earnings, and we're talking about in this video, is GameStop, reporting Wednesday after hours. Okay, so this is going to be reporting this week. We see GameStop already down 10%. Okay, in the last month they're down 26%. So are they going to be a good buy before earnings? The 52-week low is closer to $20 per share, where we see strong supports right at $20 per share, $25 per share. So I think though between $20 and $25 per share would be potentially a better buy. Okay, we could possibly see them go a little bit lower before earnings. But obviously, like we said earlier, technicals aren't going to do much on earnings. So let's dive in a little bit deeper into some articles to see if there's any information that we can see on GameStop before earnings. And a little disclaimer on GameStop: it doesn't really matter about, news behind GameStop or technicals. GameStop is it is a meme stock, so it's going to move in its own fashion. So no matter how much research we do on GameStop, it can move the opposite direction, and it's definitely more risky than a traditional stock. Okay, so a quick update on GameStop. Here we see meme stop. GameStop is due to report after the close on Wednesday, in line with the reputation of Reddit's favorite. The stock has been exceptionally volatile in the past year with a 52-week trading range between $19 per share and $63 per share. Wow, so a 3x difference almost. Okay, analyst Daniel Jones has called the upcoming earnings report as a big day, but remains skeptical about the stock's near-term prospects, saying, absent of some remarkable change, shares of the company deserve to be trading far lower than what we're trading at right now. The consensus is about negative 42 cents. Consensus revenue is 1.2 billion in revenue. Also, some earnings insight. GameStop has exceeded EPS estimates in only 2 of the past 8 quarters, exceeding revenues expectations in 5 out of 8 of those last quarters. So that's something to think about also. Okay, American Eagles is also reporting. Dave & Buster's, ticker symbol PLAY, is also reporting. So you can also do some information research on those stocks if you're not interested in GameStop. And the last stock that we'll talk about in this video is DocuSign, ticker symbol DOCU, down 2% on Friday and down 22% in the last month, 35% in the last 3 months. Right now, we have them sitting at a 1-year low, down 81% from highs of around $300 per share. And if you pull up a 5-year chart, you can see that there's some very strong supports right around $45 per share, right around $40 per share, and $55 per share for the resistance. Remember, they did IPO at $38 per share in 2018. So I think the bottom for DocuSign is something closer to $38 to $45 per share. I think we're pretty close to the bottom. But the question is, will earnings move them to that bottom? Will earnings move them down to $45 per share or potentially even $40 per share? And if they do move that low, would they be a good buy for a long-term purchase? So the first article we see is DocuSign's full-year guidance looks too high, analysts say. This was August 30th, by the way, this was reported. On September 8th, DocuSign will announce financial results for the fiscal second quarter ending July 31st. The first report since the management change. At least one analyst thinks there is risks that the company will reduce previous guidance for the January 2023 as macroeconomics weakness complicates the company's recovery plan. The street will also be looking for any updates on the search for a permanent replacement on Springer. For the July quarter, the company's guidance calls for revenue of $600 million to $604 million, with billings of $599 million to $609 million. As you can see, in the last 3 out of 4 last quarters, they have beat on EPS, but the last quarter, Q1 2023, they missed pretty big. So recently they have missed. The question is, will they miss again? Am I taking out a put option? Am I taking out a call option? What option, what expiration date, strike price, and everything in between? That will be posted on the close friends list with more updates and a full email update as well. So if you want to take your stock market trading to the next level and your options trading to the next level, message me on Instagram. Even a beginner can learn. I have many beginners that have never traded options before. All they do is watch a few of my training videos, get the basics down, and then follow my trades and my signals that I post after that. And it's that easy when you join a community and someone who has experience and has been trading at a high level for years now, so you can kind of skip all the mistakes. If you did it yourself, there's several mistakes that you would make in a row. You can skip all that stuff and trade with someone who's had proven success for years now. And most people do charge a lot more than me, so I might be raising my prices soon. But if you want a link to my website to check everything out, just message me here on Instagram. The Daily Stock Market, 173,000 followers now, over 1,900 signups to the program, and over 900 active students currently as well. So if you guys appreciate that video, smash a thumbs up, share it with a friend. If you want to see some student success, also, we've now had over 600 positive testimonials. Click success number 6. Go through some of these. You can see these are all recent ones as well. People making over $400 just on one trade, holding 1 day for TQQQQ. It works for smaller accounts also. You can see that this person only put in, $85, and they were able to make $170 total after that. You can see another one said climbing. up $136, up $516. Hey, Alec, good call on TQQQ. I'm up over 100%. We also did XOM, which was oil. The 3 days in a row that oil went down, we took a put out before that. And most of my students, you can see up $3,000 this week just from options, up 20% in a week. You can say that the program is paying off. And that student was up significant amounts of money. Pays have been coming in fire. Keep it coming. DM me for access. Up $270. And the list goes on and on. If you want to take some time yourself and read through some of these success stories, there's over 600 of them now. Success number 6 is the most recent one. Success number 5 is after that. If you wonder why you can't see the green highlights that say the close friends list, that's for close friends list members only. But when you sign up for the close friends list, you do get access to all those different highlights too. So leave a thumbs up on this video. Make sure you subscribe, share with a friend. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.